Hi, my name is Dr. Maria Levy. I'm coming from Israel and I want to speak with you today about ISO30401 implementation and specifically about the section in this standard speaking about knowledge development. If we look at the full standard, it has many components and we saw it in the previous videos. Each component gives another aspect, defines new requirements that together, all of them together, compose the knowledge management system that we have in the organizations. So here we will be speaking about knowledge development lifecycle. And as you can see, this is part of the core of the standard, of the ISO30401 standard. We have 3 chapters in its core, and this is one of the 3, I wouldn't even say chapters, one of the 3 sections. So, in order to learn if any organization has a suitable level of CAM activities, whether for auditing, for certification, or whether just if we want to check our excellence and see how good we are and where we can start and where should we go, the CAM activities of any organization shall be evaluated looking from 3 perspectives. These perspectives are knowledge development, knowledge transformation, and knowledge management enablers. In this current video, we will be speaking about knowledge development. In the next videos you will find in this series, we will be speaking on the next 2 sections of knowledge transformation and knowledge management enablers. So again, we have these activities in the organization and we're looking at them from different perspectives, from different dimensions. We're not looking at different things. We're looking from different perspectives in order to understand 360 degrees what it is, how good it is, and if it's aiming to excellence. So what is a standard auditing, or what are we auditing if we want to check our excellence? We're looking for systematic activities, systematic behaviors. In this case, we're looking at knowledge development. And we are checking several things. We're checking if these activities, first of all, if they support the knowledge management system objectives, because it's not, the idea is not to do this, that, and some other things just out there in the air. We want to do things that actually serve the objectives that we defined. And if you remember from previous videos, that serve, of course, the organizational context, its opportunities, its risks, its objectives. So first of all of these activities have to be systematic. All of these behaviors have to be systematic, and they are supposed to support the knowledge management objectives. However, in addition to that, we are looking for some additional attributes. We are trying to see that it is covering the KMS prioritized domains. And what are these domains? We are speaking very naturally in the knowledge development life cycle on about 4 domains. First, about acquiring the new knowledge. Second, about applying the current knowledge to our daily business processes and other behaviors. 3, seeing that we know to retain the current knowledge so it won't be lost, to safeguard it for the organization. And 4, that we are handling outdated or invalid knowledge. So if we have this full life cycle, that we know to acquire new knowledge, we not only acquire it, but we use it, we apply it, we safeguard it, and we make ourselves safe not only by using the knowledge, but handling the outdated or invalid knowledge so it won't be used for if it's already outdated or invalid. We then can be sure that we are in the right direction. So let's go one by one. When we're speaking about acquiring new knowledge, there can be all kinds of types of knowledge acquirement. And the examples that we can find on the standard include the following: knowledge creation, of course, through hackathons or any other innovational methodology. Innovation, research. Also, research is acquiring new knowledge. Knowledge discovery, from tacit to explicit, from unknown to known. Lessons learning, of course, this is a very natural, a very popular way to acquire new knowledge. Knowledge acquisition from other organizations, from consultants, from the internet. Feedback collection from customers, from employees, from other stakeholders. Knowledge adoption, and of course more. These are the examples that we can find in a standard, but when we speak about acquiring new knowledge, these shouldn't be the only ways we look for new knowledge. Whatever way you do it the way that's good for your organization, that serves your organization and your knowledge management system. So we know to develop new knowledge, to acquire new knowledge, to create new knowledge. As we said, we are looking for additional steps. We're looking also for the activities, the behaviors that demonstrate that we apply the current knowledge. Because if you don't apply it, it's as if we drive in neutral mode. We don't get anywhere. We don't make our performance better. So when we're speaking about applying current knowledge, we're speaking about knowledge transfer from person to person, from unit to unit, about knowledge consolidation. We are speaking about knowledge sharing, for example, in communities of practice, knowledge codification. This is also a type of applying the current knowledge. Knowledge reuse, as we know in engineering and in other disciplines. Problem solving, because when we try to solve a new problem, we apply the current knowledge in order to do it better. And remember that, because in problem solving we have so many opportunities of both applying current knowledge and, may I say, also acquiring new knowledge. And of course more. Again, in your organization, you don't have to use them all. You can also use and apply other formats of current knowledge, applying current knowledge. However, you should do it in a way that serves you, serves your organization, its context, and its best culture. Do it so your KM system will be the best. The third level in this life cycle, or the third part and component in this life cycle, is retaining the current knowledge. The most simplest way of retaining the knowledge is by documenting it. Of course, by securing the expert's knowledge in knowledge retention projects, in information backup, in succession plans, in coaching, in mentoring, and much more. The same goes also here. Use these, part of them, all of them, other types of retaining the current knowledge. Do it the way that is best suited to you and best serves you. And last but not least, this is the most neglected part, as I believe. Handling the outdated or invalid knowledge. We must find ways that people will not use it, whether by deleting it, by curating it in some special place that people won't be able to use it without notice, in archiving it, in updating it so it will be updated and will not be outdated or invalid, in retraining as to changes. You see, when we look at the first sentence of the term, handling outdated knowledge, people don't think about, yes, we have to go back to our training materials and update them so people won't train what used to be and is not valid no more. And of course, more and more. And if we really apply these 4 components And if we can demonstrate it, we are on our path to excellence, at least in the perspective of knowledge development, section 4.4.2 in our standard ISO 30401. Thank you.